Hey, hey. Genau richtig zum Spaß. Oh ja. Genau richtig zum Start. Absolutely. Alright. Na gut. Very nice. Halfway there, what? What? A week ago we were still at 0 and now we are what? Okay, that sounds super crazy. Super crazy. Very, very, very nice. Oh yeah. You missed the cooking stream. Yes. I mean, yesterday we also got slimed, but you missed the cooking stream. Yeah, it's a HelloFresh vid. I mean, I didn't cook. We just ordered from HelloFresh. We got the order. We chose together what to eat. My wife cooked and I ate. It's really not too interesting. But the slime, on the other hand, is very interesting. So, do we make a short resume? 25 games, 25, okay. Maybe one thing which comes to the mind, which is being asked very often, how often do we boss swap? And we know how often we boss swap. A little bit more than half of the cases. It was very good, yeah, of course. And we are still eating from it. I mean, not from the war, but the order was like 7 different dishes or 6 different dishes. And yeah, it was good and it is still good. So how often did we actually boss swap? So these are the 25 games and they are boss swaps 1, start 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times, which is 40%. So we received good Neo options. Under normal circumstances, we are looking at the swap of around 60%. So the average mean would be around 15, like on 25 games. Boss swaps, 15 boss swaps. But instead of 15, we boss swap 10 times. So what did we boss swap into? Yeah, so maybe also having like this lookout, okay. Was it good? Were there bad boss swaps? Yeah, Blackstar is medium. Is okay, medium, yeah. Lotus is a bad boss swap, yeah, for those who wonder. That's also not a good boss swap. Also, it's not good, yeah. So we boss swap one time into Snecko. Snecko, honestly, I don't know. It seems reasonable. You can build around it. Philosopher's Stone is a good boss swap. Slime is a bad boss swap. Bell depends on the relics. With these relics, it was a good boss swap. We also ended the run with 40 freaking relics. What? Tiny House is usually a little bit below average. Choker is so-so. Slime is bad, yeah. So I think we basically are, well, a little bit low. It's normal boss swaps, roughly. Snecko is good if you don't break the first 3 for rewards. Pretty much. Pretty much. That pretty much sums it up very well. So I usually tend to make misplays at the beginning of my day. So maybe we could try not to make those today. I see lose 6 max HP, gain 250 gold. What? Okay. So late elite on the right, Guardian. Late elite on the right, 1. With no option to take more than 2. On the left side, however, we would have the ability to take 3 elite. Yeah, maybe we should do that. If we do that, there's no shop, however. The first shop would be here. I mean, that is still acceptable. But we can snipe the burning. There is no snipe. We can try to get ambushed. Oh, I don't like question marks. I'd much rather like the hallways then. We also have deviation options. I think it's very clearly the gold. And then we can make our decision. Then we can make our move. I mean, 250 is such good gold. I mean, just imagine you can buy anything you like off the shop. You can even buy potions if that is something you're completely lacking at that point. For the Guardian, whatever. If you are empty with potions, you can even buy a potion. You can always remove, you can always buy the relic. Any relic of our choice, really. And there might be an ambush. But yeah. So here seems to be insanely juicy. We go here, and if we are strong enough, through bam, bam. But if we are not strong enough, deviation, fire, ultra making stronger, hyper, omega. Ha! Amok wonders why he thought it's a perma option. I mean, come on. Okay, so, okay, at least make it to the boss in Act 1. Okay, says Niao. I didn't say that. Okay, so everything leads from here. Okay, that's a very shitty hand. Eruption, strike is kill. But not if you become weakened. If you attack the back one, 27. We could then kill it with the entire. But the thing is, the entire kills also the back one anyways. 27 plus 6 is also 33. So even in weakened, it is true. But on the other hand, we could play double block and attack if you attack the front. Hand one, what's up, man? Naja, gute. Naja, if we attack for the, like, we can either strike, defend, or we can even eruption, strike. Eruption, strike, block. Eruption, strike, block is better. I don't even know about that. Do we deal 4? No. No. Eruption, strike is kill anyways. Yeah, any strike solves. Yeah, 4 life loss is kind of average. No potion though, but fortunately we hedged for no potion. Yeah, I take Consecrate for the immediate power. Also for the hallways. That was just our first hallway. Gold utilization. We found our shop. It doesn't look like a shop, but it is a shop. Gold utilization. Purify defense. Purification. The shopkeeper looks a little bit different. He does. So, second, third, and fourth hallways. This question mark there suck. We also already have Consecrate for the hallways. Yeah, we also already have Consecrate for the hallways. Which is good. This is a very clean line. Eruption, strike does kill. Eruption strike does not kill, but kills then with 1 extra strike being drawn. We could also go Vigilance. Thing is, if we draw any Eruption, any Consecrate, we kill. If we redraw Vigilance, we just Vigilance out. So this is most certainly, I mean, we have 4 draws to draw 1 strike or Consecrate or Vigilance or Eruption. No potion. Fortunately, we hedged for that. Yeah, Sanctity I take. It's definitely better than average. Usually I would also already take it. Facing the Guardian, it becomes a complete no-brainer. That is so good against the Guardian. Still no potion, but fortunately we hedged for that. Did I already mention that we hedged for that? Zack, no option, Watcher! Yeah, that should be a kill. But only if we strike this down. Power potion for Lagavulin and cubes. Third and foresight. Third is good if you have a free upgrade. Do we have a free upgrade? We want to upgrade Consecrate, maybe. We want to upgrade Eruption on 3 energy. Specifically with the Sanctity. So we have upgrade depth around 2. If you want to do this, there's one upgrade here. If you want to go to the shop, there's no upgrade here and there's another upgrade here. So we won't be able to upgrade Third Eye quick. Third Eye cannot be played against Nob. Foresight can be played against the Nob. Foresight can be played against the cubes and can also be played against the Lagavulin specifically. This is the solve against Lagavulin and this is not the solve against Lagavulin. Foresight against Guardian is much nicer than Third Eye anyways. And also Foresight is simply way better than Third Eye in the late game. If Nob is what is Nob the solve, you take Third Eye? No, never. It's just Foresight here. Also, Hoiv is already done, and we do have Consecrate to bridge the front up fights. Okay, this is mean. We could kill the green slime, and we have to kill the green slime, but then we take. That's a tough hallway. We are minus 16. At least he's weakening us. In this case, it's actually good for us that he does. I mean, there are no options. We do never use the power potion. What? Minus 20? How can it be minus 20? Oh, if you just decide not to kill anybody. Yeah, no. This is a very obvious kill. Very obvious. Oh, do you know what plays? Consecrate. 10 damage. For how much energy? 0. 0! You consecrated the land, we will farm your heart for that. You are in the fortress. Otherwise this could be ugly, we might not draw the kill. Or the exit, if we don't draw the exit we take so much damage. And Foresight does play. No, clever guys would say, oh, but the third eye would have also played and blocked. Which is true. Their Foresight is so sick because you can always see what they do and then you can draw. Afterwards, not before. With the third eye we would have needed to know before. I mean, of course we know the pattern, but you know. And here, we can check what he does and then we can make our move. Then we can make our move. Look at this cry here. Woo! Value. Okay, we can either shuffle the strikes out if we want that. But then we also shuffle Sanctity out. We could do that, I guess. There's also Consecrate. I'm not so sure. I actually like the Sanctity in the dude. Very much. The strikes are not even that bad. I would say the third eye was strictly better in the city. Ach was. Ach was. Strictly, yeah? And what about the next cry? You're saying the next cry is irrelevant or what? I don't know about that, man. What? Hedge? Hedge? What do you mean hedge? Hedge? Hedge what? What up? I mean, maybe Vigilance is actually better. Vigilance in the dude guarantees Eruption to Bam, but only if he, you know, if he don't draw the Eruption. So he attacks for 13. So we take Vigilance and Defend. So we can play Vigilance, Defend, maybe even draw the Eruption. But it's also more about not being weakened next turn. That might have drawn the Eruption, but it didn't. Not that it matters. Yeah, Vigilance or Defend, that's whatever. Now he takes for 8 the fool. Eruption and some strikes to kill. At the same time, can this go bad ever? It can never. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Piano Evil is clear. We found 1 potion in 4 fights, so now we are already at 60. Can we do this or not? This also comes with extra fire. I mean, okay, there is a fire there. So it's actually about the elite. So let's go through the fights. Lagavulin. Lagavulin we do have. Consecrate slight help. Piano Evil good help. Foresight insane help. Sanctity very good help. Power potion. Against the cubes. Consecrate. Piano Evil. Foresight. Sanctity. Power potion. Against the knob. Foresight. Power potion. Eruption. Grabeum. Piano Evil for the stance. Can even take 1 big hit. It's an obvious elite. Okay. What risk of ruin against a knob? No, I don't think we have risk of ruin, no. I don't think we have risk of ruin. I'm willing to use a power potion. I think this fight I want to have some extra power. Why? Because it seems to me that if this fight goes well, we can upgrade Eruption. And with an upgraded Eruption... maybe upgrade Consecrate. With an upgrade Consecrate, cubes are free without the power potion. Relatively free. Not free, but you know. And against Lagavulin, I'm very confident that this is so much help. This is so much help. And this also okay. And we have 60%. So what Miracle Sanctity to start? You want to burn the Miracle? Yeah, why not? Yeah. Because if you get Eruption, maybe we don't want to use the power potion. And Miracle is unplayable later anyways. Does that maybe change things? $64. 64 plus all the damage in the draw. 40 damage, 50 damage, plus the extra draw. If we exit, we can take hit, and then we can probably no power potion then. Power potion is so good against Lagavulin and the cubes. We caught 71. It's more what? It's 71. No, 71, yeah. So 14, yeah. Plus foresight, plus the option to exit. Yeah. And we can take big hit. It depends when we draw the Fear No Evil. I mean, I guess if we don't draw the Fear No Evil but we have foresight, we always have lethal next turn. If we draw the Fear No Evil but no strike, yeah. Okay, if we draw Fear No Evil, yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, if we draw Fear No Evil and let's say foresight is on the bottom, then foresight strikes on the bottom would be problematic. Why? Because we deal 38 on 21. Yeah. 59 and then now pass 36. And 36 is not easy to do. But if we do that, we can still take the big hit. So, yeah. Not being a strike is annoying. Oh, it's okay. I mean, we don't have only strikes, right? I mean, there are different cards, which are dealing different damage. Not that many powers help us here. Yeah, not that many powers help us here anyways. I mean, given that this hand is actually halfway acceptable, even the scry powers are weird. Deva form is not. Yeah. I also don't really see that power train. Mental. We can even take the power next turn if you think about this, for example. It also gives us the ability to see the next hand first. Yeah, that is one of the bad hands. Yo, that was pretty sucky. That was pretty sucky. We'll need to redraw Consecrate and Strike. Yeah. I mean, Vigilance we don't die, but yeah. The Anno Hateful Powers battle him. What with Foresight? What do you mean with Foresight? You want to strike with a strike or what? I mean... Of course not. Yeah, I mean, then Foresight is doing nothing. But yeah. 42, yeah, 42 is like 6 plus 5 is 11, is 22 is 42. 42. Yeah. And this is 28, so 40 missing. Strike and Consecrate, yeah. And now somebody said about the Eruption, we could redraw Eruption. Yeah, we could probably even redraw Eruption, right? Is that enough? That would be, let's say we draw a Strike. Let's say we don't draw a Strike. Then Fear No Evil is 42. Fear No Evil 16 is 26. And then Eruption. Eruption, yeah, of course. Fear No Evil Eruption, Strike, yeah. Of course. Oh. Sure. I mean, 42, 17, Strike. Yeah. So, Eruption and Strike is good enough. Strike and Consecrate is good enough. We could not redraw it. Yeah, but the thing is, if Fear No Evil Eruption, we also need double Strike. So, if Consecrate, we also need this Strike. Right? So, we actually need this Strike. Would Fasting kill? Yeah, of course. I think possible powers are Fasting and Smite. Fasting Smite is helpful. Like Water and Mental Fortress make the Vigilance a better out. I think other than that, I don't see powers which are helpful. There might be certainly some I overlooked. Let's see. So, yeah, Study, right? Study is extra draw. On the other hand, if you play the Insight, maybe that backfires. You really think Porus will be better against the other elites? Yeah, but it's of no help if we die here. I mean, we do have Risk of Ruin, right? Is it Risk of Ruin because of what happened? I think so. I mean, if on the bottom is either this or this, like, not on the bottom, but one of the two bottoms. Was it like, also, this on the bottom is already in the bottom, this on the bottom. Okay, this on the bottom would also be better, because then we have better energy, right? So, but yeah, whatever. I think these two on the bottom would have been good. The other thing was, if we do this now, it's also so much better, because we preserve HP and give also eruption hit, I think. But yeah, it's mostly about these two. And what was the likelihood of them being at the bottom? Like one of them? Like the first one not on the bottom is 5 and 7. And then 4 and 6 or what? So it was like a 50-50 shot. A little bit better than that, probably. Like not on the bottom. Yeah, a little bit better than 50-50. And if the 50-50, we have to do it this way. Now, you were saying Smite does help. Smite does help in a way that it does confirm the kill, yeah. And Fasting? Fasting probably as well. Fasting even enables us to block in or what. Fasting would be, as I assume it would kill, but the base of 11 goes up to 17, which is 34. And 34 brings it up to 30. And 30 we can just kill with these two. So we could even play with the Fasting, we could even play Defend as well. So what do we need to do? We are only 14 of lethal. Yeah, only, but we also don't have the energy. We cannot do it, we have to play the power potion. I mean, what have I been talking about? I mean, it's like we have 3 draws for what? Okay, Fear No Evil always puts us in Vigilance. So that is a guaranteed. The problem is with base defense we cannot draw. Which means we have a clear Risk of Ruin if we draw... Sanctity is also block enough, yeah? We have 23, we can block 6, he grows by 4, and we survive. So, Risk of Ruin is only if you draw triple defend. That's pretty much the only Risk of Ruin. Slash strikes. And that's bad, I don't want that. There is a narrative that we can still do it if we... with the Fasting, right? The Fasting we can still bail out with the potion. Is it? Well, yeah. What Deva baits us out if he draws strikes? Yeah. Yeah. Deva enables double strike. Yeah, for whatever that's worth. I think, okay. I think the first question, we make it methodical, right? So the first question is, do we ever, as what are our chances to do it next turn? And if this chance is very low, we have to play the potion anyways. So let's calculate that first. So we keep the strike, I think that's obvious to everybody. And we have 3 draws. So what does, how many cards do we have? 10. 1, 2, 3 plus 7 is 10. So we draw 3 out of these 10 cards. What do we need to draw in order to make it happen? Okay. We say Eruption does kill with a strike. Consecrate does kill with a strike. But only strikes are not doing it. What does that mean? That means that we need to draw Consecrate or Eruption. Which is the counter possibility of not drawing any of these. That's like a 50-50, right? And if we draw them, we still need to draw an additional strike. Once we have drawn this or this, we can do it with either of them or with a strike. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are doing it. Which means 4 are doing it. Which means 3 draws for 1 of 4. 2 draws. 2 draws for 1 of 4. 4 out of 9. So the counter possibility is 5 out of 9 multiplied 4 out of 8. So 35% with lethal next time. 35. What happens if we do not have lethal? Well, if we have not drawn this nor this, right? That means there are 8 cards left for potential draws, and Vigilance and Sanctity. So we need to draw Vigilance or Sanctity in order to survive, which is like very likely, right? So if we do draw them, we lose 22 HP or 21 HP. There's something about that if we do brick, we can still use the potion. If we would die otherwise, we can still use the potion. I mean, the fasting is still good next turn, right? I mean, the study, I don't even know whether we are allowed to play it, but... Okay, how many powers are there? Are there 15? I should redo my homework, but there are around 15 powers or what? Yeah, or what? Yeah, whatever. So if you use a power potion, if there were 12 powers only. Oh, actually there are only 12 powers apparently. So, and if you say 2.5 help us. Let's make it 3. Let's make it 3. 3 powers help us for whatever reason. I mean, I don't even know whether 2 extra card draw we can take. I mean, if you take 2 extra card draw, no, actually 1 extra card draw. Study is not good, right? Would you even do the extra card draw? I mean, if you do the extra card draw, we die. That's weird, right? So it's actually 2 powers which help us. If it's 12 powers, 2 are helpful, 12 are not. So the chance of finding a power which helps us is 3. Battle Hymn, Deva, and Fasting, maybe, also Study not really. So we say 3 out of 12 help us. So Breaking is 9 out of 12. Multiplied 8 out of 11. Multiplied 7 out of 10. Yeah, 50-50. So we can use a power, or we can use a potion to bail us out 50% of the... Naja, but Deva form is not the full. So, but yeah. And how much does it save us? We said it saves us around 23. 22. Sometimes it prevents lethal. Yeah. So let's make it 30. 30 straight. Because if we die, it's so bad, right? So 30 straight. 30 prevention with a chance of around 40-45%. 45% on 30 HP. Makes the potion 14 HP. But that is only in 2 out of 3 cases. 1 out of 3 cases we have natural kill. So that makes the power potion around 10 HP in this deploy. Can the power potion bail us out next turn? Fasting only. Yeah. So it is significantly worse. Yeah. Ah, Strength 1? Ja, nee, genau, genau. Like, Nirvana. Hä? Ja, Nirvana ist doch auch Solve hier. Ja, wir machen das jetzt schon. Nirvana ist doch auch gut. What are we even talking about? Nirvana prevents risk of ruin. I mean, maybe we should talk about this risk of ruin. I mean, I'm currently a little bit worried to get, like, eaten up by risk of ruin. I'm not exactly sure. I still think it was the right call, by the way, yeah, to do this. I mean, just to put things into perspective very quick. Fire is fire. So the only difference is hallway or elite. And advanced hallway is usually taking an average probably 6-7 HP from us, right? So the relic is probably worth 30 HP at least, rather 35, right? So 33 plus 7 is 40 HP, so we are allowed to take 40 in this fight. So even if you would take the 16 and the 22, we would still be better off doing this. So, and this is the worst of the 3 leads, which is huge reasoning. And the draw is also, like, the second draw was not good. The first draw, it depends, right? I mean, we still needed to skim for the eruption. But yeah, it would have maybe even worse if the eruption would have been in the second draw. That would have been slightly worse even. But then we could have played power potion to bail out. Maybe foresight would have been also better earlier than later, of course. Yeah, it was very hard to say, but I guess, I mean, this is a very specific thing, you know. Kind of. Also, Fear No Evil better, of course, maybe earlier. That we can go, then we can go Ras a lot of damage, or yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine. Also that this cry doesn't Kiku, also doesn't work. It's like weird. So, yeah. What, like, water prevents lethal next turn? Yeah, like water as well. Well, like, water could also come down next turn, though. Right? But I think this cry thing really convinces me. I have the feeling that if you use the power now, in 65% of the cases, we will always need to use it next turn. Yeah. Of course, we use it next turn. If we do not have lethal. Right? So... Second. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, if you use it anyways, I might use it now. It's, I think the risk of ruin is too high. 65%, then multiplied 30 is 20. We simply have risk of ruin if you don't use it. I mean, we die here. Yeah. We die here. Yeah, risk of ruin is stupidly high. Yeah. Two bricks and a good one, which would have not happened next turn, exactly. Ah, no. Oh. Wow, the Sanctity pick was so expensive, guys. That was my most expensive Sanctity pick ever. Oh my god. That was so bad. It came back for more, yeah. And we definitely don't want 2 power potions in this fight. Oh. The block costs HP. Yeah. That was not bad. Okay, this is a little bit tricky now. We take those elites. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really want to go to that shop there with like all the gold. I mean, we could already convert 75, so I'm not that unhappy, right? I mean, we could already pay for it, right? We could already pay some of that gold for power. Which is very nice, you know. I don't mind that whatsoever. But if we go here, that's 30 gold, 40 gold, 70 gold, 430 into the shop. Oh, that's also perfect, 430 into shop. 430 into shop means remove relic potion card. Nob is now pretty soft because of Bottled Scroll. For 1 energy. I mean, it still costs 1 energy. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Is it really so tricky with the power potion? On 23? Yeah, it's an energy problem. It's an energy problem. I'm also super... Also, okay. There are 2 things to this. Also, this is clear. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what we are currently talking about, right? Yeah, it's just that this is so much worse than this. This is not even shop, right? Yeah, I mean, if this is not killing us, we should do this, yeah. And the question is, do we rest or do we... Do we rest or do we upgrade? And the problem is that the upgrade is also already saving us so much HP. An upgrade on an energy is... Yeah, well, I mean... an upgrade on energy is at least worth 5 per fight. So that's already 5 plus 5 is 10. Right? And the rest is like, we don't have max HP, so it's 18. Right? So we can rest 18 or we can say 5 plus 5. Yeah. So upgrade is very tricky. Because we can also upgrade Consecrate. Consecrate, Eruption, Scroll. It's very interesting. Yeah. But we do have a power potion. Yeah. You're pretty sure we can do it? Yeah, because if we are still healthy enough, we can even take the hit against the mob. Yeah. We also receive relics and maybe potions. Actually, for the second elite, we find... Before we fight the mob again, we get 2 relics. And cards. And maybe potions. Yeah. If you have an energy problem, it does make sense to upgrade Consecrate. Unless it's so sick against the cubes. Yeah. What, 1 rushdown and we are infinite? Yeah, probably, but I mean, if you are dead, it doesn't help. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I mean, 1 rushdown and we could go infinite, sure. I mean, we already picked Fear No Evil, we also have the fast infinite. So that's good. Because we have Sanctity, downing 1 cube should be enough to solve. Yes. This. And this. And power potion. Consecrate will also come back again and then killing them. And downing is possible with Fear No Evil, Eruption, and Coordination. I'm not even sure whether we should use the scroll against... Okay. Oh man, it's so difficult. Okay, I try to articulate. So, against the cubes, the scroll is not even a given. Right? Like, do we always play scroll immediately? If our hand is good? No. Why? Out of two reasons. First reason, it costs energy. And second reason, once we go into the reshuffle, the scroll is insane against the cubes. Specifically on 1 energy. You can spend 1 energy for the scroll, you get your entire hand full of cards, and then you can act with 2 energy. So, that would be that. What against Lagavulin? Against Lagavulin, we pretty much never play scroll turn 1. Yes. And against the Knob? I don't know. It would specifically for the Knob to be certain to go Eruption turn 1. The scroll upgrade, you mean? If you have that in mind, we could as well upgrade the Eruption. Against the cubes, if you play the scroll, the Eruption on 1 is doing the same, but in the reshuffle it's better. Against the Knob, it's the same. Against Lagavulin, Eruption is better. We play it more often than the scroll. We also have to play it. So that would be Eruption upgrade. And the Consecrate? It's so bad with the scroll, right? We need the energy on Eruption or scroll. Yeah. And again, sometimes we don't even play the scroll. Against the cubes, if we have, for example, Vigilance Foresight turn 1, we play Vigilance Foresight. Yeah. Okay. And life total wise? The 1 energy is huge, right? I mean, the 1 energy is at least 5 HP on the Eruption. Probably more, honestly. I mean, against the cubes it's at least 5. I would assume it's probably rather 7 or 8, maybe 7. And against the Lagavulin, it will save us also maybe 10, honestly. So, and the other fight, nearly the same. I would say that resting upgrade... I mean, resting is maybe slightly better for exactly 2 fights. And after the 2 fights, it's so much worse. So unless we say after this is solved anyways, and I don't think that we can say that. That would be very weird to say that. Hey Crushy, thanks very much for the sub, man. We can also always burn all the potions until here. So we can really use all our power, basically. Yeah. Hey Crushy, nearly 6 years or what the hell? Okay. Yeah, thanks very much for the support. So, yeah, also we can use all this stuff, right? 2 leads on 23 is on dangerous, is it? After 2 fights we have 4 extra relic? Yeah, and what I'm saying is we break even with the HP here, and this is also forced. So if we go here, we are probably already better off, and we have to go here. We are already better off having having upgraded. At that point, we just have a free upgrade. Yeah, and also I don't think it falls off very relevant. I mean, if we upgrade scroll as well now, and you know we can maybe not. I mean, maybe we have to rest here. Yeah, and then we are extremely happy about this upgrade eruption. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer here. Ah, the cubes are the worst. Lagavulin would have been considerably easier. Okay, I definitely use the power potion, yeah. The power potion is definite. Okay. Fasting makes sense. Fasting. I thought foresight. What? What? Fasting. No. Take foresight. And what is our other play? What you want to... You want to play fasting into Miracle Scroll, right? So there is one line which plays it slow with foresight and block. And then there is another line which plays it fast with fasting. So these are the two lines. Would you like to scroll here or not? What speaks for the scroll? What speaks against the scroll? For the scroll speaks that we have Fear No Evil in the hand at the moment and we cannot stand stance. The only way to stand stance would be if we find Eruption. What speaks against the scroll? That we currently have stuff to do with our energy. How bad is scroll if we miss Eruption? Pretty bad. So you want to play Miracle, also Vigilance, Miracle, Scroll, draw 7 if I understand it correctly. If you draw the 7, there would be... How much energy do we have? Vigilance, Scroll. We have 1 energy. 1. If we draw Eruption, we can go Eruption, we have 2 energy, we can play Defend. And not much else. Defend, Fear No Evil. Eruption 12. Eruption 12. Fear No Evil 22. 34. Kill. So we need to draw Eruption. Now, okay. If we draw Eruption. Okay, if we draw Eruption. 22, 30 and 35 and kill. Is it kill? Yeah, not really, because we need to Fear No Evil another cube. But it is certainly 12 plus 18, 30. And then the cube goes to 12. And then Consecrate and Strike is killing the one later. Consecrate, Strike, Defend the turn after. After that, we kind of block nearly full with Defend. Okay, so that would be with the Eruption draw. Now what happens if we do not draw the Eruption? What? Fear no evil, defend is almost like vigilance and gaze as one draw. Yeah. That is fair. It also means that you'd never exit Wrath. Is that fair as well or no? And how do you mean? I don't even understand it. No. What? I don't get it. What do you want to do? Yeah. I don't get it. Then you get Eruption and what? Eruption Vigilance. Hahaha. Ja, nee. Also no. Also what? How does that make sense? Eruption block? Eruption consecrate attacks? I don't know. Weird, right? I mean, we would then suddenly need to kill the Med Cube. Also, being stuck in Eruption is maybe not the biggest dream. I mean, there's still the other two cubes attacking us, no? Yes. Okay, what is the problem with not playing Scroll in this turn? The problem is... Yeah, the problem is that we cannot even go Eruption if we don't pull it. It's weird because we don't have exit. Weird. So if we play Foresight, Vigilance and block or whatever, or attack, it's a 14, also 34, we cannot kill without Eruption, but we can also not really go Eruption. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. So we need to play the Scroll this turn. At least we have figured out that much. Not bad, not bad. We are getting there. So, if we say that we have to play Scroll for whatever reason this turn, is Fasting better or is Foresight better? Naja, in this turn, of course, the Fasting is stronger. What about the next turn, though? Did we even have a clean line if we get the Eruption this turn? Naja, I mean clean, not exactly clean, but the idea is that we block better. Yeah, we block 2 better. 2 more block from the Vigilance. This is acceptable. 2 more block from the Vigilance. We also deal more damage immediately. What damage would we deal? Naja, 1 attack. Maybe Consecrate is also more damage. So this turn is definitely better. But what about next turn? Now we are drawing 7 cards, right? Yeah. And now you're telling me that once we did it, we do have kill on 1 cube even without Eruption. Is that correct or not? Probably not. I mean, Fear no evil is 11. Strike is 9. So that's 20. So they are sitting on 22. Consecrate is 8. They are sitting on 14. Well, maybe it is correct. On 14 we can attack. Poser does very little next turn. Yeah, after redraw it's not so bad with the dazes. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. You force it in the deck. Yeah, but when do you want to play it onto energy? But I think there is something about being in calm. If you don't draw Eruption, we can even play Eruption. Depends on the draw, but maybe you can even play Eruption. Because with Eruption then we might even be able to kill. Something like this. Yeah, we drew Eruption, not bad. What? No Consecrate though. No Consecrate, but it's also not necessarily super required. I mean, we deal the damage over the foresight. Yeah, Consecrate plus 1 strike is also kill. It shouldn't matter too much. So we can kill the middle now. But we don't want to kill the middle. I mean, specifically with the fasting online, we now want to chip block. So I see Eruption, Strike, Fear No Evil. And the question is the 30 damage. If he put it on the left cube, he goes to 13. So we just put it on the left. Yeah. 13 is literally cutting, so it's never... We get the 1 life for free. I'm always so friendly afraid to misplay something, I don't know why. Maybe because we are on a 25 streak, that might be one reason. Oh. Consecrate attack block. 9 block. What is there a word in which we eat 9 to kill both turns? 9. Oh, you mean last turn or what? Weg aus dem Weg. I mean, I'd rather prefer the world where we nearly take no damage. Whoa, damn it, whoa. What? 925? Is it a threshold? This is 12. 12 plus, also 30, yeah. Yeah, perfect play, what? Whoa! If we would have not done it, we would have been so suffered. What the hell? What? What? That was so good. What? Also, over 16 is super important, yeah? Over 16 is hyper important. So anything over 16 is super duper hyper important. What? Oh, there's still Chaos solves Lagavulin and Nob. So I heard. So lucky? Yeah, it's so lucky, but the thing is, many people are just dead here. So you cannot be lucky if you're dead, you know? I mean, in the Spire. Oh, what coin is good with fasting? Fasting is not in our deck. Okay. Empty Fist is only good with an upgrade. But we currently need to upgrade Scroll, Hyper upgrade. Consecrate may be possible, but we only have one rest side. So we don't upgrade the Empty Fist really. Do we have Flurry? No. Do we have Mental Fortress? No. What about Halt? Halt, we only have one Eruption Source, that's a little bit sad. We don't have the corresponding draw into Halt, that's a little bit sad. Yeah. I mean, we have Foresight though, so that would speak for Halt. Halt maybe Sanctity. Halt Sanctity is something, yeah. And then there's just Lucky. Halt is probably very break-even-ish. A little bit better than break-even because of Scroll. A little bit better bonus here. It's also better against the Guardian. What about the coin? Wow, Ancient T said Scroll. Ancient T said Scroll, guys. Okay. The coin currently has 0 synergy. What about the Nob? Halt is not even that bad against the Nob. But coin would be better against the Nob. Right? What, we have 15 cards against the Nob, yeah, but we also have the Scroll. If we are talking about specifically the next fight, then the coin is simply better. Is it true or not? It's not really true because we don't even get the scry very often. I mean, I don't know. What both feel bad against not the coin. Is Halt not sick versus Lagavulin? Yeah, it is. And you're saying Nob is not the problem because we even got the super potion, right? So what should happen against the Nob if we have the super potion as well? Coin is synergy with the distilled. Yeah. I think just Lucky is very good against the Nob. And against the Lagavulin, we can play Vigilance, we can play Foresight, we can play Coin. Should be fairly easy. Fairly easy or very, very easy? Guys, maybe we can just talk about it very quick because it seems to me like you're completely overestimating our deck strength. So first of all, we have this relic. You're thinking this relic is good. But the relic isn't. For 1 energy, the scroll. On 3 energy, yeah, you draw your entire deck, but you only have 2 energy. So I'm not even sure whether this does really contribute. Ancient T said there is no rest side. It's a dead relic. This might be a dead relic. It's either a dead relic or it's like not. And if it's not, it's 30%, 70% dead relic. What else? Our deck. Our life. Relatively low against the Lagavulin. Relatively low against the Nob. But against the Nob, we are over the infliction point. So that's perfectly fine. But against Lagavulin, Is also still probably above infliction of the first attack circulation. Now, what about our cards? Consecrate? Non-upgraded? It's neither nor. I mean, that's whatever, really. One eruption only in a 15 card deck? It's also... This is okay against Lagavulin. It's not even that great against the Nob. We do have 0 attack cards. Foresight is good against Lagavulin, but not so much against Nob. We picked a block. Yes, we also remove 1 card, but that's normal, kind of. And then there is Scroll, which is bad against Nob unless we play it turn 1, but then it costs us energy. And the energy? I don't even see the energy. We play Scroll against the Nob turn 1 and then what energy? Eruption 1 attack or what? Or do we want to play Foresight? Das ist doch extremely weird against the Nob. Warum haben wir denn... Why should not be so easy? I don't... Like... 0 risk of ruin. No way. It's way higher. Way higher. Like, there... Also, we don't even have the deck damage. Yeah. If you suffer against Lagavulin, no, I think Nob is the problem. Against Lagavulin, we have guaranteed Foresight Scry, so we draw what we kind of want. Masi Manos. And we usually should have a good open. In the worst case, we have maybe Sanctity open. We can always exit and we can even stand in the turns where the Lagavulin attacks us. Plus bailout. I think Lagavulin isn't the problem. We can even consecrate squeeze in. I think Lagavulin ain't the problem here. We can even like Foresight into the empty turn eruption. Lagavulin ain't the problem here. The Nob is very dangerous. We have a hand where we are forced to scroll turn 1. Eruption is on the bottom. Very bad, right? Very bad. No. We can draw 7, we can draw 12. We can guarantee eruption turn 1. Yes, then you use the potion. So let's say on the bottom is a Sender Spell Eruption Defend. Use the potion. Sure. Now we use the potion via an eruption, and what do we do then? Double attack Consecrate or what? 34 plus 9 is 43. Then we draw. The draw is garbage. We draw again, the draw is garbage. We are dead. I don't know. No, not so sure whether we are good against Nob. I mean, to put things into perspective, we can guarantee open for 43, and then we need to have at least some. Yeah, because all the garbage is still in there. If you're unhappy, this is still in, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 7. So, if you draw the 7, yeah, so yeah, it's good, but it's not, you know, Omega or whatever. I think it's fine, probably. Yeah. With a potion, it's probably fine. Yeah, it's true. Ah, then there are also the times where we potion into Eruption Vigilance or some crap like this. Yeah, that would be very sad. Yeah. It's ultra specific, ja, ja. Ja, okay, also dann nehme ich mal die Coin, ja. We increase the odds of missing eruption. Not really. If you draw the coin in the starting and it's way better, way better. And because of scroll. And if you after we scroll, it's also way better. We definitely pick a zero card here. And the thing is, the hide is actually doing nothing in the first turn. Literally nothing. While it's just luck is very nice. Scry, damage, before or after scroll. Against not even in the second turn. This is block, bam, boom, chakalaka. This is common, by the way. Yeah, boom chakalaka, guys. Boom chakalaka. Okay. Happy flower, yeah, we take. And it is Lagavulin. Okay. You know, guys, you know what, guys? I take a short break. I mean, my brain is completely prepared for the knob. Need to play knob. Okay. Defense sanctity. No scroll. Or do we scroll? You know. Or we don't save the scroll. Is the scroll even good later? Probably because of the sunflower, yes. But maybe not, yeah, because we have... Yeah. I also don't think so. I think we play scroll here. You also get a much cleaner picture if you do it now. Looks like an open next turn. But only if they Sanctity 4, 6, 8, 10 or we can scry. Vigilance, coin, scry 1. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Wait, what? Not so perfect. But yeah, we need to do this. And then we probably don't even open next turn. We just play Foresight next turn. No, it's perfect. We don't open next turn. Also good for the flower. Foresight defend, yeah, exactly. What's going on, I have no clue what's going on. What's going on? Oh, yay. Yeah, top 3 is possible, but... I mean, the next hand is not bad, or is it? The next hand is Eruption, Fear No Evil, Energy Neutral. So we can play Defend Sanctity something. Peter says potion when you don't get attacked sounds really stupid. Yeah, probably because it is. Hmm. Uh, so the one option is the potion. gucken. Ja. Okay. Ja. Okay. Option number one, we have the option to play the potion here. So if you play the potion, what does happen? Well, at least we can guarantee to do the eruption thing. We also guarantee a lot of damage. Now that itself, both things are not that bad. Yeah. The problem is we also need to use a miracle for that, which is somewhat weird. Yeah. So I think probably maybe the better answer we get if we wonder whether like how the fight will go without the potion. Potion next turn, you say? Yeah, you want to potion next turn? I mean, I'm not exactly sure whether we want it. And why is there a fly? Okay, so Troll ist not in the deck. So, hey, gerade ist irgendwie ein bisschen Distraction hier. Da ist irgendwie eine Fly hier, dann ist irgendwie ist das ein bisschen weird. Okay, so next turn ist doch einfach Strike, Fear No Evil is possible. We have how much energy? 3. So we can block in, defend, sanctity and some other card. Whatever. Yeah. There's the question whether we want to play Eruption, Fear No Evil and block sanctity. Eruption, Fear No Evil, block sanctity does keep the key cards in the deck. So that's not so bad. On the other hand, also what do we gain by using the potion this turn? We gain the eruption damage. We gain the eruption damage. The downside is I mean, not only do we gain, I mean, we get a lot of eruption damage, yeah? It's basically extra eruption damage 20 or something. And the downside is that the potion next turn we also get damage, like the strikes come or whatever we get comes down in eruption stance. But how do we play it next turn? I mean, we would not play... Also, do we use the potion or not? I mean, now we are always talking about potion, potion, potion. It seems that you're saying we should use the potion, from what I hear. Yeah, but is that even true? I mean, if you use the potion next turn, we play eruption, right? If we use the potion next turn, we play eruption, and then we play top 3. Only as a bailout, but what means bailout? I mean, we know exactly what we draw, right? Oh, what you're saying is we scry away a base card, and then eruption goes out of the deck. And what would we draw that we don't need to bail out? Also damage wise, I mean, we have what? 12, 17, 20 in the open, the Lagavulin is staying at 100. You're saying that next turn is pretty guaranteed to deal another 25, so Lagavulin is on 75. He goes probably to 60, and then you want to Eruption Bam again. And we have Scry as well. Yeah, okay. But we keep Sanctity. Oh yeah, because we used it first. And so, but Strike needs to go, yeah? Because the idea is Sanctity first. With the idea that if we draw Vigilance, we can stand stance. Okay. So... I mean, we cannot stand stance. No, that's not true. That's whatever. But yeah. So, at least we get clear precognition. That's basically it. So, this is very nice. Why? Eruption is clear. Consecrate is clear. And next one is pretty bad, is it? We block 7 guaranteed. 7 plus something. So how much damage do we have? Also putting aside how do we play it. We could play Fear No Evil double block, for example. We take 4. 16 damage means 65. And now you're pointing out that next turn is bad. We could use the potion now. It's a very strong potion. Not only do we not guarantee, do we not draw the eruption, but we also basically scry away garbage. At the same time, we can buy potions at the shop. And if we do this, we also get like a better lookout and we have a much better scry. And if you use the potion now, next turn is kill or block. And if you do this, we have also clear play, you know. This is a much clearer play than the other. I like this very much. Just lucky stays, right? Just lucky is block damage. We can even do this into Sanctity. That was not so good, unfortunately. But yeah. Naja, at least we have a clear line. We also always wanted to use the potion. Because... yeah, we also always wanted to use the potion. Because we go to the shop now. Yeah. We also needed the potion for the damage as well. Yeah. Question card, whatever. Fear no potion. Fear potion Lagavulin proc. Fear potion advance Hallway to not die. Halt, talk to the hand, prostrate. Talk to the hand you like. Yeah, I think it's okay. Against Guardian as well, right? Also Flurry of Blows if we go stance. Yeah, now we are talking. Yeah, the rush door makes us maybe infinite if we want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, no, no. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. 13. 30 means we need to remove 5. It smells like an infinite to you. We need 5 removes for that. 5. There's a purity. You now want to spend money for the rushdown and the purity. What, it's infinite right now? No, it's not. And also question card speaks against infinite. Foresight speaks against infinite. So Rushdown Purity is a weird infinite force, or what? A thinking break? No, we just had a break, it's okay. I mean, this is just very complicated. It's very difficult. Is Feather on the table? Feather? For 283? Ooh, difficult. Maybe Abacus is simply better. I mean, Abacus means it plays every fight, kind of. I don't know. I don't know, this is wrong. Oh. As a what? You want to go into the world with 13 real cards? Das kann's doch gar nicht sein. For the purity. And then, ja, nee. What's offering us is with Rushdown, you know, even in Toggle, you have all the tools for an infinite, we only need remove and that is guaranteed. That is guaranteed. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, that is the definition of forcing if I ever saw one. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, yeah. Absolutely not. So, also you pay for it. Like, this is like not even coming to you. You pay for it. Yeah. This is doch completely crazy. You pay money for it. It doesn't come in for free. Like, you pay for it. In coin and blood. That is also very weird. Yeah. What's starting with bottle scroll and rushdown is the definition of forcing. The rushdown is clear. No! The rushdown is absolutely not clear. I don't even spend money for this crap. So the rushdown, 80 gold or what? I have a gold shitter at home. Like the gold, like the Asinus. The donkey. Oder was? There's a donkey shitting in my home. Gold. Nee, gold coins. Klar. Nee. Like, these, like, ja, no. Like, was ist denn hier los? Ja, hey, also the fly. Okay, wait. What the fly? Huh. Alright. Abacus or remove and dexterity potion. You say, yeah, probably is better. We have currently 13 okay, let's take a very short look. This is important, right? So consecrate is whatever, I think. It's not for, not against. Fear no evil is good for infinite, sure. I mean, it also fastens the infinite. Coin is so-so. These are the strikes, talk to the hand, okay, whatever. Really whatever, yeah, for the infinite. But very good for flurry and weaves, okay. Foresight, okay, there's this one remove until now. It's not really a lot, you know, one remove. Okay, we get another remove now. Yeah. This is whatever, because you can also draw with it, and scroll, of course, turn 1, you can set up the infinite nicely. Sure. Okay. So real cards, we counted 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. After remove, that's... What? Everything speaks for it. Yeah, everything speaks for it. Okay. It's just the question card completely speaks heavily against it and such, but it's okay. Talk to them also speaks against it, by the way, not for it. Yeah. So it doesn't make too much sense. So what would we need to do to kind of do it? We would need to remove, and that is like to 12. Rushed on Purity, and Purity does exhaust 3. Pretty much does exhaust 3. So it would go to 9 cards. With 9 cards, do we have infinite or not? 9 cards, we start with 5 cards, Sanctity 6 cards, Rushed on 7 cards. So we are not even infinite now. We need to remove another 2 in order to become infinite. Now, quasi-infinite? Yeah, until the slaver hits you and you have 3 wounds, and then suddenly your deck is complete complete crap, yeah? Then you need to spend energy on the Rushdown, which is ugly. What else? Against the Guardian? How is it against the Guardian? Oh, can we then play Abacus as well? 180, 255? Yeah, we cannot even buy the Abacus then. Yeah, that sounds like a very, very great line. 258. Also, yeah. That sounds like complete garbage. 258, 258, 431. So we cannot even do that. What against Guardian? We can go infinite. What do you mean? How? No? You mean by not playing scroll turn 1 or what? And then what? Ah, so we just need to keep the scroll, okay. And then we just need to wait for the 10, where we draw Purity and some other stuff. And then we exhaust everything. We basically exhaust our hand. We just didn't do anything in that turn, but... No, that sounds great. And then we need to redraw the scroll. If we don't redraw the scroll, we probably die on the spot. And... And if you go infinite against the Guardian, then... Then what? It's not even an infinite, right? It's a pipe dream. Yeah, big pipe dream, yeah, right? I mean, how do you block? You don't. Okay, so it's straight up bad against the Guardian already. Wow. Okay. So... What with the... Against the attacking turns, you don't do much with the hand? What do you mean? With the hand. Aha. We don't have to go infinite immediately. Yeah, we kind of have to if our life is at 5. Okay, it sounds... It sounds infinite. Yeah, no, it actually sounds infinite. Infinitely bad. Yeah, wow. Now we found a line which is infinitely bad, but you know what? Let's not do that. Ja. So, Abacus remove. Ja, es ist ja komplett, also das ist ja unreal. I mean, if you are actually thinking about it, it's so bad. Okay, so we can either do the feather and remove, or we can take Abacus. And now you're telling me Abacus is good, yeah? So we draw turn 112. Against Guardian, it's like super sick, right? I mean, then the turn after, we already get 6 block. Yeah. Abacus is also way, way cheaper. Yeah. Perseverance would also play, but we only take that if we need it. So Abacus is clear. Remove what? I wouldn't consider Rushdown without the Infinite? No. Absolutely not. What the hell? For money even. Also probably I would pick it over nothing, but... Remove a strike because of the Guardian. We have 0 sustain, I would even take the bites. So probably remove defend. The strikes are not even complete garbage with the talk. I mean, they are probably bad. Maybe I should forget about that and just remove strike. It's probably true. Because we always proc him with his scroll. So the strikes become worse. It's only about the bites. I mean, the bites would be kind of nice. I don't know. I would like to remove a defend if he can. Can be. Yeah. Defend is also sanctity. Would I take bites even for real HP? Always. Bites are sick. Yeah, sure. Bites are super good. I mean, if you have 0 sustain. I think it's only about the Guardian. Perseverance might be nice. Yeah, but I don't want to spend money on the Perseverance if you don't die against the Guardian. You think that we have problems blocking against the Guardian? Even if you remove a defend? I doubt so. We have Scry and Abacus. Let's go through the deck very quick. We said we had 12 real cards, right? I mean, that didn't change with Infinite or without Infinite. So we had 12 real cards. 12. So what does that mean? It means that we draw through our deck every turn. Which is, if you remove defend, we still block 24, 30. 30, maybe 20 per turn. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, right? I mean, Perseverance without Vault, maybe over nothing, but over something is criminal. Also, we might get some here. Potion 2 to survive. Survive what? What is the percentage of the potion now? What you're saying is 50 found, 40 found, so 30 only. So you would buy the potion for safety. It's quite bad if you get like shop ambushed, but... $12, $20, $49. So I guess we just solve. With Fear No Evil scroll. Fear No Evil Eruption scroll. Strike scroll. Yeah, nice dexterity potion there. Great. If we now get ambushed... Yeah, it was a good hedge. Yeah, okay. So I ditch it now, yeah? So, cut through or talk? Talk seems to be very nice, honestly. I don't know. Cut through seems weird with the scroll. You don't want a second talk, why not? Now we can play attacks against the Guardian. Yeah. Sustain, it's not about the sustain. It's just about... I mean, do you want to have cut through fate if you have scroll? And the answer is no. No. Until later. And later we scry anyways. Yeah. It's pretty bad going into Act 2. No. Once you get like Flurry. We have Scroll Bottled, don't forget about that. With the Scroll Bottled, any Flurry, any Weave, and suddenly we are talking. Two clicks. Oh, Peter wants to click it twice. And what about the hallway? If we click it once, we also lose the remove for 7. I'm not even sure whether it's not good to upgrade the scroll. At the same time... At the same time... Time to utilize some HP. Okay. An average relic is a lantern. Okay? Average relic is a lantern. Now, if we upgrade the scroll, it's also a lantern. Now on average we pay for this 20 HP for the lantern, or we can rest for not even 20 HP. The rest is really lower. But the problem is we also have variants. What about 7 HP for remove instead? 2 removes are certainly better than the lantern. So, but can we break it? Do we have more than 10 damage in one card? No. Which means the wing stage would be inherently bad if we click this button here. Okay. So the next question would be, with 12 HP, do we have to rest or can we actually scroll against the Guardian? Can we actually do the upgrade? I mean, we do have 2 potions. I mean, we have the tools against the Guardian, quite heavily so, right? I mean, if you think about it, what are the tools against the Guardian? Abacus is basically nearly full block every time we have it. With Foresight, it's insanely hard to break. Either we block or we gain block or we gain Abacus. With Talk to the Hands, if you upgrade Talk to the Hand, all strikes are suddenly also blocked. We might consider that. We might consider that. It's very strong in the Guardian fight. We might have a call that we say we want to use 1 potion anyways. That's 20% though, but we might do that. We never break turn 1 because we can always open or scroll. We have Sanctity for the utility draw as well. In the worst case, we can use that to block, or we can use that to proc. So I think at the moment it would be an upgrade. Would we upgrade on 1 HP? 1 HP seems ugly, right? I mean, on 1 HP doing the upgrade seems near impossible. I mean, 1 HP means you have to always block full. If you have a near block, like you take 1, you can already not do it. That's a little bit sad. Is there a risk of ruin? No, if it's a hallway, no. But 1 HP is ugly there. What I'm getting at is we can only press it once. Like, even if you would like to, we cannot press it twice. Because first of all, risk of ruin in the hallway fight. Second of all, we cannot upgrade against Guardian. I guess my question would be rather, can we upgrade on 7? can we upgrade on 7? Because if we can upgrade on 7, I mean, now we can actually exactly determine, right? It depends on how much HP we actually need against a Guardian. And if we say... Yeah. If we say 7 is good, we should press it once. At the same time, we cannot take the sensory stone then. The light show? Yeah, it's like it's called the sun. Yeah, it's really weird. There is something in real life, it's called the sun. You don't like losing the 5. But on 7? I mean, there's also the shift thing, right? But the shift thing basically never happens. It's a lucky wheel for like 4% into... Yeah, I mean, we have 0.7% risk of ruin against the shift. I don't know. So if you do this, we immediately have 0.7% risk of ruin. Because of the shift. Yeah, maybe not. If I click here and I lose to shift, you have the best YouTube video of the day. Yeah, but I do not even do YouTube. What? Oh, it was nearly the shift. We win 100 gold, guys. Woo. What was... What? What the hell? What was that? What? Okay. What the hell? Okay. So, talk to the hand, yeah. I think so. What scroll and upgrade potion it is? No, right? What about Snecko? Not there. No, I hear you. What Peter says is scroll is the better upgrade. And you're right, but I think I take the upgrade which is the best in this fight. Oh, also what means scroll? I mean, coming from the freaking T side, we always get the 2 energy, right? Also what means... Oh, Peter is a potion waster. Oh, I identified the potion waster. Potion waste. Potion waste. Nein, we only have 20% potion. Like, this is not potion. So, scroll, yeah? Foresight must. Scroll. Oh, wow, that's a bad hand. This hand is ja sogar Baccio. Na gut. So, wait a second. Should we use the upgrade potion here? That's a very good upgrade potion. I mean, we have 20% potion drop anyways, right? So... I mean, and the upgraded cards are actually in the bottom. And that's the freaking sickest upgrade potion ever, right? Unless... No, wait, but we already saved HP. Oh, man. Hey, my blood would have pumped big time if I would have taken the 5 damage and then the shift guy comes. That would have... I mean, that would have gave me, like, so much bad feeling for the entire run. Even if it wouldn't shift. But just, you know. 20% and in the first hallway. But only if the first hallway is free. Which it's not. But yeah. Probably, yeah. I mean, yeah. The value proposition is sick enough. And we are so strong generally, right? Okay. So how do we do it? Look who's the potion waster now. Also you would have one less upgrade on the talk to the hand now, which is the key card of this fight. But yeah, we can also weave our own stories. No problem. The miracle, no, let's not do that. So yeah, I would like to go into calm, but it's not possible, right? We have 3 energy. This. So probably no calm. Okay. So 4 energy means we can deal 27 plus 11. That seems pretty insane. Yeah, let's do that. Miracle? No. The Sanctity? No. So yeah, we can Sanctity, but... No, we can play Sanctity. That's actually not bad. Yeah. We skim 1 deeper. Oh! Yeah. Sanctity, a very good idea. Then we always get the 2 talks into the hand. We would have done it anyways because we have a scry, but yeah. We don't want these cards in the redraw. Yeah, we have scry for that anyways, but it is the better line. Or we get the Abacus next turn. Okay, too late. Fear no evil. Eruption, talk. Just like eruption is safe. Yeah. If we want that. I think it's okay. Uh, 36 for the miracle. The Abacus! The Abacus. Oh, try to draw eruption. We can also draw it next turn. Bam. And Abacus. Yeah. Yeah, we upgraded a little bit. The upgrade potion was a pure waste, right? If you are really thinking about it. So eruption, this is what? So, I mean, it makes the fight more accessible, though. Yeah. Pure waste, but more accessibility. I don't mind it. So we can either proc or we can vigilance out. Vigilance out is better in average. Yeah, it also gives the brain a reset. I'm always looking for these brain resets. Okay, flower is super important. Perfect potion utilization. The card for non-infinite. The infinite lovers are dead now. Also, or sad. They are dead or sad. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, I take a short break. This is all too exciting. Can we learn something? Absolutely. For the pyramid on 3 energy with a scroll. Yeah, so we take the pyramid because that's the best it has to offer, right? We also have lesson learned. Yeah, we have also Abacus Flower. Naja. We also already picked like 0 energy cards, right? We have just Luckies. So good. With the pyramid we can also go pseudo infinite. The pseudo infinite is probably better without the rush down, by the way. So early shop, right? And then checking the options afterwards. Yeah, I think so. I mean, we definitely go to the shop with 300. We also want the remove. Wird die 30er heute geknackt? Ne, die 30er wird heute nicht geknackt. Ja, wir spammen jetzt nicht mehr, aber... Nee, I mean, maybe the clean energy would have been okay, but non-clean energy is kind of weird. Speaking of clean energy, I was wondering about the Watcher anyways. Naja, about her carbon dioxide. Like, I mean, she never flies with a plane, so that definitely makes the carbon dioxide positive. Doesn't drive the car. Is not obese because always walks. I mean, she's like a very, very good role model. Yeah. What? Sneakcat asked question marks. Yeah, I was watching a little bit too much YouTube yesterday, I guess. Constantly fasting, yeah. Nee, like I was watching YouTube, like there's always like, I mean, it's always the same. It's always the same. But maybe my algorithm is already kind of programmed. But then again, I'm also always deleting my algorithm to get like new suggestions. But somehow, it's always like about the carbon dioxide thing, about the vegan thing, about the obesity thing. There's sometimes about this, you know, the trends, like the identity thing. Like, I identify myself as a woman stuff, with the sports. I mean, it's not a controversy even any longer because it's so... I don't even know. I mean, maybe just like what people want to see. Like, you know, das ist schon weird. It's the same on your feed. Oh my god, ey. Yeah. Yeah, the carbon footprint. Yeah. Carbon dioxide footprint thing. Ach ja. So we could do this, then go eruption, one attack. Do we want to do that? Alternate play would be just play a lot of attacks. Yeah, we could also just play our 4 strikes. I don't know. It's probably just better. What, Vigilant Sanctity? Yeah, Vigilant Sanctity, but you want that? You mean then we have a guaranteed exit? 8, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that would guarantee the exit. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. So she does indeed attack. The devilish being. Vulnerable potion. Oh, we are not throwing out potions now, come on. We have like 5 talks there. Strike, fear no evil is probably the line. Does it guarantee lethal next turn? Yes. What a miracle plays with the pyramid and scroll. Crescendo, Fear, Wrath, Flame, Consecrate, Protect. These are not upgraded, I don't take those. We can always manipulate the eruption at some point. The smaller the deck, the better. We can also block one time first. That is not bad because we only lose 31 max HP. And I think the scroll enables those, right? We will also upgrade them. Oh boy. Also double talk. We don't even block in a natural way, we just play double talk. Yeah, Honklit is garbage with the apps. With the fan? No, we have talked to them. We just remove all the blocks. Trip? Are you tripping? Yeah, why not? Does it enable elites though? Maybe. Sure. Why not? Trip is a good card. Yeah, faucet was a possibility. Is that lethal? Not really, but close enough or what? Or is it? I don't know, I haven't counted. Seems like lethal, but only with correct execution, and we want to do the flower. Oh my god. I pocket money. I just out of the pocket, dude. Easy. We are too strong, I don't even care. Nobody saw that, guys. We will get upgraded anyways, okay. Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Intentional, of course. So what is that? Minus 1% win rate? No. Probably no burn. This is probably 100, but yeah. But yeah, I shouldn't do it. That was very sad. I understand, guys. I understand. So, prostrate? Never, right? Yeah, we block by hitting. I didn't learn my lesson. Yeah, no. What energy do we have? Oh, we have. Ooh! We don't really have. I think that's not good. Do it. Yeah, I think it's complete crap, yeah. Easy take. This trash. Yeah, right, no. Yeah, easy. Easy and like stupid. Okay, now let's not do it. So... what do we do? Yeah, no burning probably. We are so strong if we don't take the burning. Probably like this. This seems very strong. Like very strong. 3 strengths front load, mutagen scroll. Yeah, we are so stupidly strong. We are so stupidly strong. We have foresight for the eruption. Yeah? Oh, we are so stupidly strong, it's ridiculous. Power potion vulnerable, vulnerable. Vulnerable is weird because we already have trip in most of the cases. On the other hand, what does the power potion do for us? Spiritual pyramid. But mental what? Fear potion is better for the slavers? Yeah, probably. Spirit shield is a kind of an expensive apparition. Yeah. But with scroll is like immediate value, I like it. It will also become upgrade, I think it's very good to have one. Skip. What spirit shield only plays in boss fights? That's not true, we have our hand full. It seems nice. Lurie. Lisa Jogra. Hmm. Hmm. Wo ist denn das Wrath? Ah, jetzt komm. Hm. Ay. Yo! Dreamcatcher. Yeah, why not Dreamcatcher? Why not Dreamcatcher? Oh, Nirvana, I know. Right. Yep. Yeah, catcher with lesson is not that bad, yeah. What, we will never use the Dreamcatcher? No? Nirvana is a little bit little. Yeah, or we take the key. I guess scroll upgrade is fine. Or we just come from a rest place. Very convenient. Yeah, the vulnerable also plays full, by the way. Very nice, right? Yeah, the flower setup, probably. Oh, just lucky is good, shred the needle is good. Okay. Blasphemy is possible, but I don't think we need it any longer. Blasphemy is upgrade twice. Why twice? Oh yeah, apparitions. Oh yeah, right. But also eats an upgrade. But you are probably right. Yeah. But no, the 30 sucks. Like, what do you want with it? Yeah. Yeah, Blasphemy Apparitions is pretty nice as well. Some people were saying something about the empty mind. I mean, we already have too many cards, right? It was never about the card draw or what. Like, what do we want with empty mind? Stand? Yeah, stand. We want energy, not card draw. Turn 1 or when... I mean, we actually said what you're saying is Blasphemy is the energy, right? The energy. We can keep apparitions. If we decide to do double apparition, we can always also do Blasphemy as well. Yeah. Also good. Probably good, yeah. Probably the good part. Good. Shop to 74. Over hallway. Also very good. Yeah, toolbox, but then it's no remove. But removes are so expensive anyways, right? Yeah, toolbox is fine. Sure. We can do that. Could also recall. I don't know. Maybe are so set. And these upgrades are not very good. Yeah, we could also upgrade apparition, sure, I don't know. You mean because of the fusion hammer or why? Probably fusion hammer, yeah. How much do we take if we do this? None. Yeah, none seems fair. So Blasphemy Sanctity oder was? Ne, Block first. Ah! Aha, I actually want to try it. Why? Ah. Okay. Huh? Yeah, so now we need to proc, right? Oh, vulnerable is not there. Hey. Oh. Yeah, but the good thing is Molten Metallic has only 7. Yeah, we can still go vulnerable now on next turn. I'd probably like this. A vulnerable potion. I hear what you're saying. This is my vulnerable potion. Yeah. Or just not use the potions and keep the potions, right? Yeah. That's also not bad. 4 transforms, but we remove 1 strike. The dome makes sense. We could just pick the Sozu. Yeah. And the Sozu, we just keep our potions. Why not? What's wrong with the Sozu? Nothing, right? I mean, we already have the potions. This is good and this is good. This is good and this is good. Oh. Pandora's is underrated. Oh! It's underrated. Yeah, then I should take it, right? So the burning dude. We need burning. I don't want to lose the 26 because of the burning pass. Here. So this is the only pathing here. And we want to max the leads. So is there forced shot? No. So there are a lot of hallways. There's another lead here, another lead here. So how do we do it? We go to the shop for the remove, right? Dome at no cost. And when do you play the apparitions? That only concerns boss fights. Yeah, but boss fights are the only ones which are left. Hired Plus seems juicy. Do we have enough card draw? Yeah, I also think inner peace probably. Inner peace for the card draw, right? I don't know. Can we make like an energy calculation? How much energy can be spent every turn? 4.4. We probably find something. Let's make it 4.6 or something. 4.7. So we draw 5 cards per turn. And if we are overlaying energy, we can always play Sanctity. Because then we currently suddenly have 4 energy for 6 cards, which you can never play. Vault never overlays energy. Always fills the hand, so we can play Scroll, fill the hand, play some of the hand, play our hand, and then play Vault to fill. Spirit Shield is also if the hand is filled. Yeah. Consecrate at some point we don't play. How do we block later? Double talk to the hand that doesn't work against every enemy. There are some enemies where we cannot do that. I mean, at the moment it's just about preventing the garbage. That's all. So... What we saw in the night fight that we could use card draw? Yeah, after we played Blasphemy, yeah. And without the vault. The Spirit Shield already blocks. Yeah. The Spirit Shield blocks for 36 for 2 energy. Hired is blocking 18 for 0 energy, but only if we are actually in Eruption. Hired is a better Pyramid card though. I doubt that we need the inner piece for the card draw. Looks a little bit weird. We're not Wrath heavy. Yeah, but Pyramid Hired is always effect. There's never not an effect. And we can always dance. Do you think it's close? Yeah, that's why we thought about it. Trip on all enemies is also somewhat nice. Where's the book? Tranquility is super nice. Upgraded. We will find Exit or Wrath, right? We will find Exit or Wrath, I'm sure. Omni apparition. Oh boy. Yeah, Frozen Eye Pyramid sucks. Dexterity Stone sucks with the dude. Just remove. Flash of Steel is also so nice. Can we buy both? No. Yeah, Flash of Steel would have also been very nice. Flash over remove, you think? Really? He used to be so scary? Yeah, right. Not any longer. Oh, Giria! Or more health? Oh, I don't think so. How many upgrades to be actually also the upgrade power, man? Hey, it's always upgrade every fight, a good upgrade, you know? Yeah, skip halt, yeah. Or second halt, not really. Not really, it's just option. So we want to go here. Let's use this stuff, man. What? We are so freaking buffed, man. We are buffed, Watcher. Ah, this is so sick, eh? This is so sick. Really sick. We already have or what? Probably. So sicher irgendwas ist es hier? Ist es? Ja, ja, schon. BAM! That's 25% XP! Even more than that. 25? More than that. No, less than that. Actually 20 something, whatever. So much gold! What, we dropping frames? We dropping frames? No. No, actually not, no. No, we just, it's okay. Meditate? Yeah, the second greed, guys. Please, guys. Also, there is, I mean, we are 3 hours in this run. I also want the run to end at some point. Minus 40, nah, 20. And we have the gold. This is meh. Kind of bad. No, I don't know. It gives the upgrade as well. This is garbage upgrade. This is not so strong. This is maybe removed. This is still upgradable. Yeah, no. Take. Chuck Norris. Infinite energy now. Yeah, I take the recoil so that I don't mess it up. We are super chucks here. Super chuck. Ah, so the upgrade. Oh my god. You think we should try or what? Can we or no? Probably not. Nein, I don't. Viel zu schwer. Oh wait, we are still intangible. Uh-huh. Or maybe just void. We need some good cards. Gold is back on the menu, always the gold. So where is it? The gold. Ah, it's here. Nee, the streak is over then. Sure. Fog? Okay. That would be Crescendo. It has to be good. Weak is draw. That would we are not looking for draw, are we? With only one Wrath is good enough? Yeah, I think so. I think so. But no gold? Yeah, because we want the upgrade. Sure. Never gold. A Vault gives us even the turn 1 vulnerable at still. So sick. Ah. Oh. Huh? So no lethal or what? Yeah, Omni Apparition is probably the easiest. I don't know. I mean, then we need to wait a turn, but that's okay. The Meditate is okay, right? I mean... Also sets up slower, I think. So not the worst. Yeah. Consecrate upgrade, yeah, good. Ah. How many upgrades are left? Flurry of Blows, Strike, okay. One strike we remove though. Sanctity, whatever. Trip, whatever. Yeah. What is Scissors? But without the upgrade. What cut is a must? Yeah, why? So we can either take cut, we can also take just lucky. What is our deck currently doing? Consecrate higher? Eruption higher? Fear no evil, war. Yeah, Flurry comes back, that's our damage card or what? Just lucky we already have. Strikes, base strikes. Talk to the hand. Okay. Hey, somehow our damage is not even that sick. At least we have vulnerable, that's so good. Apparition sure forever. Yeah, we just don't have real damage cards. That's all. But yeah. Yeah, we have no stances, but empty body, isn't it? This we can use for draw, this we can use for block, but we block anyways. I just think we take it very, very slow. This is some damage. Ah, we live twice, very good. Yeah. Yeah, we just live twice. And yeah, that's pretty much our damage. That's good for just lucky, right? I mean, you're not arguing that Catastrophe is better than just lucky plus, right? I mean... Just lucky plus, the only downside is that it's effort. That's literally the only downside of the just lucky. It doesn't draw, but actually it does. So I think if we are not lazy, we take just lucky. And if we are lazy, we don't take this, lucky. That's probably how it works. We get, how many upgrades we still get? Yeah, 3. Yeah. I mean, there is a narrative that the upgrades are usually bad unless they go on the scissors. So we could take it, it's not so bad. It's okay. We will also have some energy with the nunchucks now. We have like 5 energy per turn. But yeah, I don't know. Are we winning this one? Yeah, of course. Boom! Double strength. Whereas we do not have talk to the hand here. Yeah? Like talk to the hand is not here. Kind of. We trip a few times. Yeah. So you want to wait with all talk to the hands? Not really, right? Nah, I could have played this. I mean, honestly, we could just blaspheme this. Then I should have already done it, but yeah, I know. I mean, turn 1 we still have... I don't know. Okay, maybe that was a little bit quick. That blasphemy. No idea. I really don't mind one meditate, by the way. The one meditate seems to do a very, very formidable job. Really nice. And energy is never... You can always pull the card draw. If that's really what you are looking for, you can always pull the card draw. Not a problem. Ah, oh, time maker. And I take a break. Do I? Yes, I do. What? That was nearly dead? Was it or what? What? Did you nearly die or what? Really? I don't know. Did he? No. Yeah. So what's the plan? Encourage you to block or what? Yeah, all these things. Yeah, talk to the hand and then later block with apparitions or what? See, Omni double talk or something. Also Flurry is not in the dude. Yeah. Yeah. Good that we have the Gyria, right? For 2 strength at least. So how are we making progress? We are making progress with vulnerable and Gyria. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then there are a lot of slimes to exhaust as well, or what? Ah man, that is so annoying. Oh, it's only 13. Oh man, hey. Oh man, hey, this is me. Oh man, oh man, oh man, hey. What? We get to 240, then vulnerable blasphemy, bam. Yeah, we kind of have a hand limit somehow. Yeah. So just lucky and then come out or what? Yeah. Probably. Say, why is she always debuffing and then attacking? I mean, are you freaking... Like, what is that? Huh? She's not doing nothing else but always like debuffing and big hit. It's like the very worst. What? Was ist denn das, Mann? Warum macht sie das? It's so bad, man. The pattern, the headbutt is also giving us always slimes and it's the biggest attack as long as she's low in strength. Das ist echt bescheuert. Also our hand is somewhat here blue. Ja. Ja, das ist toll. Also ja, ich hol mal Wasser. Ah. 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 That is the worst pattern ever, man. 20% garbage crap. Are you freaking kidding me? Man, that's your omega annoying. Is your omega annoying what's happening here? Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. What? The streaks are just community lore, but I mean, there are also not that many to keep track of. I mean, there are literally 5 streaks if you also keep rotating. That's very not... it's... If you're being part of the community for 5 hours, it's very clear, like, what those streaks are. I mean, there are literally only 5 to keep track of. So, and there's one streak happening every light year. Every light year, one of these streaks will get broken. So, it's I guess it was still more, also of course much often changed when the streaks were very low. But now we are sitting at streaks which are absolutely not low whatsoever. That's kind of as difficult as keeping track of the 100 meter from Usain Bolt. It basically never changes. So, they were all broken last year. Yeah, that's what I mean with every light year. I mean, it happens very... I know it's a distance. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, you get... I was Percy flying... okay. It's not rocket science. That was all. Not rocket science. They won't change that often. So... Was ist denn das hier eigentlich gerade? Was ist denn das für eine Dreckshand? Was ist überhaupt los? So, this is blocked, this is blocked, this is blocked, everything is blocked. Wie... Das ist schon sad so. Ich glaube, vielleicht mal Crescendo und dann einfach Bam oder was? Wie viel ist denn das Bam? Also wir haben jetzt mal hier zwei Options. Also 2 Options. Eine Option Bam, die andere Option also Bam. We can choose. Ja. Also the one, also ich weiß es nicht. Das ist doch einfach gut, oder? Like this and then chill. We are debuffed, but whatever. And then we get rid of slimes, we keep eruption, bla bla bla. Und dann Slime. Dann haben wir noch Vault next turn if you want that. You probably want that. Now the next turn eruption into some Bam. Snail, foolish. Hardy's good. Vault ends the turn, meditate ends the turn. This calms us out, but we don't want to calm out. Just like his damage, slime is exhaust. One. So apparition, blasphemy, bam. No vulnerable infliction at the moment though. Let's try the garbage away. We only have 4 cards though. Alright, that's rather sad. We could play all the cards. Then we lose 1 upgrade. Finally! Finally the last strength comes in. Okay. There's Mummified Hand for 1 power. So there's remove. The Sundial. Yeah, it's still a remove. Or the remove first. Nah, it's the only thing we can do, or what do you mean? Prison time. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? So... what is this? Prison gives you an orb slot? Yeah, apparently, yeah. So you can debuff the focus? Yeah, right. Pretty cool. Colorless cards apparently. Shackles, Weakness, and Flurry of Blows. Second Flurry? Yeah, second Flurry, right? Damage is damage. Yeah. Okay. So, Omniscience talk or what? Then Potion? Always now. Always now, friend. Always now. Just for good measure. First talk to the hand is fair, yeah, very. Knob was harder. The knob was harder, yeah. But usually talk to the hand against the dude is pretty effective, so I heard. Pretty miracles always. Yeah, very miraculously 26 win. Very nice. Very nice. What is the time? 7:44. Yeah, let's continue maybe at 10 or something. That was fast enough that we can probably do another one today. But that was very, very, very nice. 26. Yeah, so we do another one later today. Thanks so much for watching and see you later.